guys, I have no idea why I decided to be this dramatic this morning. So there's trouble in paradise. There's serious trouble in paradise, and I've come to give you guys the updates, come to give you guys gist. It's been a while, it's been a minute since I made a video like this. The last video I wanted to make was the pool party video, but I'm sure you guys saw how it was. It was like a shipping fest. It was so annoying and boring. I was just like, nah. So let's talk, let's gist. Welcome back to my channel, guys. If you are new here, please do subscribe, turn on your post notifications so that I can get notified every time I post a brand new video, and don't forget to give it a thumbs up. So Groovy and Phyna, they had an issue yesterday, and for Groovy it was more about her drinking and not having control, and then for Phyna, her issue with Groovy was more about him giving her space, or the fact that he has changed, and then a conversation that he had with Daniela. So from Groovy's angle, he was just talking about the fact that they agreed on something, and then she's going against the agreement. She's respecting the boundaries that they set as regards to the drinking, and just being able to take what is necessary and not over drink and all of that. So that was the angle that he was coming from.
The solution that you're looking for now is the easy way out. You're not actually addressing the problem. You are disrespecting the boundaries that we have set. And don't forget the times where something has happened and I've been there for you. Don't forget the times where something has happened and I've looked after you. She
was addressing the fact that he has changed, and he was saying that he has not changed, and that the time she came to meet him for something, that it was just because of one issue or the other. That's why he didn't respond to her the way that he would have normally responded to her. He was not telling her that she should just accept the part where she was wrong, and then they can now move on from there. She now says she's not going to accept anything. That's the fact. So far, he's not accepting that he has changed, that she's not going to accept any wrong.
Admit that you're wrong. Then how do we now work around this? It's a simple thing.
I cannot admit to anything. Also, you cannot admit to the fact that I told you that you've changed.
I have not changed. How have I changed? You come to me and you put your hands on me, and I told you that my glasses is in my pocket.
So Daniela was also in the mix somehow. Phyna mentioned to Groovy that Daniela told her that he said he was going to mess up when he goes upstairs. At that time that he went upstairs, although I don't think it was in this particular conversation that she said it to him, because it's almost as if the problem did not even start this evening, but this is the only part that we saw. They had already said they had already had an issue before this night. So, you know, it was just like a long stuff. But Daniela's name was in the mix, but we'll talk about that more later. So he also mentioned beauty in the equation. He talked about the fact that this same alcohol thing is what really affected his past, his other situation. That's obviously like with beauty. It may not be her harming him, it may be her harming herself, because I think she fell in the bathroom or so. He had to help her. So he was just basically just saying how much of an issue that might be. She was not saying that, in fact, like if he cannot handle it, if he cannot handle her, that he should just stay in his lane. She can handle herself and all of that.
If you can't take it, it's fine. It's absolutely fine with me. I'll just have a few days to myself and I'll be good. I'll not shout, I'll not get straight for this one. Before you know, they compare me to a person, maybe say on the notes, I don't understand.
You're right. I'm just looking out for you.
I was like, is this for breakfast, lunch, or dinner? Because she made that statement like so many times during their conversation. Like she was just coming from the angle of, I'm not even ready for this. He was coming from the angle of, I'm not trying to cause an issue. I'm not trying to maybe say let us break or let us cut things off or anything. I'm just saying, bringing up an issue that needs to be addressed. She wasn't just having it. She was not in the mood. And then he also told her that he's not going to take her seriously because of the fact that she was high. Like you were talking to her when she's high. Me, I was not even taking her seriously like that, because I feel like maybe even this morning they might even reconcile. It's today that we'll really know whether it was really like a strong beef or it was just like alcohol talking. Then earlier on he had a conversation with Daniela. That's why I said that the first conversation he had with her was not this night, because before he went to meet her, there was a conversation he was having with Daniela. He was telling Daniela about the situation on ground and what Phyna said to him that she told her.
She said that you said I told her that I forgot. That's what she told me. And I was wondering why you mentioned that.
He was just kind of questioning whether he can trust her. Like, why would she go and tell Phyna that kind of thing? And Daniela was saying that she never told Phyna anything like that. That the only advice she gave Phyna, the only thing she told Phyna was she was giving her an advice that she should not be carrying Groovy on her head, that even if he goes upstairs and finds another babe, that she should just zero her mind and focus on the money and why she's there.
You can't rely everything on Groovy. Rely everything on Groovy. See me, I can't realize that I didn't come here for Khalid. See me, you didn't come here for Groovy.
for him. Do what you feel will make you happy. But know why you came here. That even if anything happens upstairs, it shouldn't affect your game.
He also mentioned that Phyna had an issue with their closeness, that's them just always talking, and then I think Phyna mentioned that also there are some things that you talk to Daniela about that you can't talk to me about. So Phyna had an issue with them being, their besties in the house. So Phyna had an issue with their closeness, and that's why he has been keeping his distance, because they've not been doing bestie for like some days. So he was just trying to tell her that that's why he has been distant.
And that's why, like, it's like I've stopped talking to you for like. That's actually why, I don't know, Shai, if you noticed.
I made a comment today, like, all my friends are shipped up, so we don't really have my time.
Yeah, so that's like one of the reasons why I actually stopped approaching to you about stuff. Like, if I was going to vent, I would just go and meet her and tell her. Yeah.
That's how the issue prolonged, though. She started by telling Dotsun about what was going on. Later on, she went to just Alison, right? She was just giving Alison like details, but Eliswa came to join the conversation and she didn't stop. She just kept on. She now started telling the both of them what was going on, that she didn't say anything of that sort to Phyna, and just now mentioned what exactly she told Phyna, the advice she gave Phyna and everything. I was like, ha.
The fact I'm here, I owe you the loyalty in the fact that you said, do not tell this person this thing. I will not say this thing to somebody else. Babe, who's my guy? I cannot tell you. I will not even tell you. But as girl to girl, sit up. Stop this thing you're doing. This is not you. You didn't come here like this. You're worrying about other girls. Are you mad?
The way some issues used to prolong in that house, you'd be like, it's not this thing that somebody just talked to you about. And then, before you know, the matter has just been moving. So, she was not saying that, there's a part where she was not saying that even if she told Phyna about it, that why would Phyna now go and tell Groovy? Like she told her as per, my guy, let me just warn you. Because you guys know that Groovy actually had a conversation with Daniela when he was confused about the whole Chomzy thing, where Daniela was just telling him that he should not go for Chomzy. Like, they had that in the party gist, right? So Daniela was not saying that she was just trying to, I think the angle she was coming from is that she was trying to kind of warn Phyna to just remove her mind. She even said that Phyna said that she was just catching cruise. She was like, okay, fine and good, that she should focus on what she's there for. Then this part of the conversation is the part I did not understand, and the necessity, like why she had to bring it in. She was not talking about how the dynamics of the Phyna and Groovy dynamics, how it started from Beauty. She was giving Beauty advice, then Amaka.
First of all, you were Beauty's guy. Beauty comes to you, talk about Groovy. Amaka tells you, I like Groovy. You go to tell Groovy that Amaka likes you, and then you start making past that Groovy. You and Groovy now become a thing. Now the guy is
really Amaka.
No, I don't need to that shit. But you get like, look at the means in which you guys became a thing. If Beauty was still here, would you be an option?
When I was listening to that part of the conversation, all that was going on in my head was like, is this necessary? Like, why? Like, what's the point of bringing in this part? Why are you bringing this talk into the conversation? And then the way she was just saying it kind of came across like a slander. Oh, this is dynamic, so why are you now doing this? She even now talked about, oh, if Beauty was here, you'll not be an option. So I'm like, why? Eloswag was now even there, which now made it worse. If it was maybe just her and Alison, you'll not really be that deep. But like, Eloswag is there. Why you still? It's not like Phyna came to you and said, okay, it wasn't that deep. So what was the point of bringing in all these parts? This is something that happened since. You're still bringing it in, saying it with so much, like, oh, this is how it happened, this is that. Like, for me, there was no point of bringing that, or like all of that. Everything around that cover, everything around that thing, around that gist was not needed. I was like, Daniela, you need to sleep. You need to go at this. It's time for you to sleep. Those are the major things that happened, with Groovy and Phyna, and then Daniela. In the night, Groovy now ended up sleeping. Groovy and Phyna did not sleep on the same bed. Groovy went to carry carry another duvet. So in the process of getting another duvet, Chomzy was now asking him, they've given you notice to leave, more like notice to leave, like quit notice. He now said that he was not telling her that she should respect herself. So she was now, it was just joking about it. Chomzy was not laughing.
House for rent for you.
Yeah, I'll be waiting to the mind your business.
That's why I'm even asking, because you're not my elder again.
So we are not mates.
Did they give him quick notice? I'll find that chat.
I think she wanted to just say they served you breakfast or something. I think that's the angle she was coming from, but she didn't want to just put it out there. They didn't end up sleeping in the same bed, they did not eat together. So let's see how it's gonna continue. For me, I even want everything to just even crash. Like all the ships should just like go their separate ways, because like at this point it's kind of annoying. So thanks for watching, and don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and I'm going to see you on the next one. Bye, I love you.